Good evening, everyone. This is Vasudesh Pandey from Easylib Software Private Limited. In the next about 30 minutes, I'm going to give an overview of Easylib 6.4a cloud version that is helpful for your libraries. As the name indicates, Easylib 6.4 is an integrated software for your library. It helps you manage your physical library, digital library, visitor management, printing ID cards, barcodes, conducting feedback, surveys, and many more things that your library requires. Let's log into the application and then see. So basically, once you become a customer, you get an URL like your college name.easylib.net and you get the login prompt. So this is the same interface for both students, teaching staff, as well as your library staff. The software has the intelligence to find out who is logging in, and based on who is logging in, it will build the menu. So right now I'm logging in as the library staff. So I say login. So now look at that. It's now building the menu, which is really detailed in nature. You are seeing a lot of modules over here because I'm showing here Easylib 7.2, which is inclusive of Easylib 6.4 for your library, as well as many features for your campus administration. So for the purpose of this demo, even though you are able to see a lot more menu options, I'm going to cover only the portion related to the library management. Okay, so let me close this window. Okay, so when you log in, you are seeing all these options. A few options I would like to highlight on the home page. This home page is completely customizable. So as you see, this logo will be your logo, your college name. And here on the right side, you are seeing 5 options. The home always brings back to the main page. The menu shows you the list of all the menu items that you are authorized. And when you click on your name, you basically see the dashboard that is specifically built for you. So Easylib has a customizable dashboard facility wherein the chief librarian can set up his own dashboard, the circulation librarian can set up his own dashboard, the acquisition librarian can set up his own dashboard, and the principal can set up his own dashboard. So, like that, different dashboards can be set up, and when the person logs in, he or she will see the relevant dashboard over here. So, when you click on support, you go to the ERP system, the CRM system, the customer relationship management system that Easylib has built for our clients. Here, you see your organization name and the history of all the tickets that you have opened. So, whenever you need any help in using the software, you simply go to this particular screen by clicking on the support. A new window opens. Simply click on new ticket and here put your request like need more training on so and so module, something like that. Okay. Here you can also see all the tickets that you have already opened so far and what is the status of each of them. When you click on any of these, you will see the history of who has been attending this ticket, whom it has been assigned to, what is the phone number, and so on. There is also a FAQ built in detail frequently asked questions. You can search and then get the help over here. In addition to that, we enroll all of you as a student in Easylib application. Okay, so let me log in as one of the students here. So when you log in as a student here, you see here your name is displayed and the menu displayed. When you click on menu, it's lot smaller. So here you would click on your studies as a student. You will see your courses, what are the courses that you have enrolled in, and one of the course you will be enrolled when you become a customer of Easylib is the Easylib application user. So you click on the courses, you will see a lot of courses that are pertaining to the Easylib software. Click on one of them, you will see all the modules related to Easylib 6.4. And when you click on one of the modules, you will see further videos that we recommend you to see. So circulation module, how to get the customize report. You simply click on it, that particular video opens, you will see the complete video over here. So like this, we have built about approximately 100 videos for your benefit. And if you would like to record any videos and then share with Easylib users, you are most welcome to do. Just simply write us an email and share the video. We'll be happy to upload it to the training repository of Easylib. Okay. So let me close this and then go back to the screen where you are able to see all the videos that are uploaded. So while on this screen, I also would like to explain that Easylib has a built-in learning management module. What you are seeing here is a part of the ERP wherein a college can create multiple courses and add the session material for each course within Easylib. So when the students log in, the software shows what all the courses that the student is enrolled in, and for each course, what are the subjects available, and under these each subject, what are the sessions available. So for example, marketing, here week 1, week 2, week 3, all these schedules are listed, and when they click on the session material, all those session materials are shown. The session materials could be videos, they could be the test assignments, or they could be PDF documents or YouTube videos or any of those. We truly believe the libraries now are library and information center. So that means any information in the organization probably should come under the purview of the library, including all the course material that your professors are producing for the benefit of the students. Okay. Now, while I'm logged in as a student, let me continue as a student and then show the demonstration. So the first thing that you will see here is the search bar. Easylib has the ability to allow you to run multiple branches of your libraries, and the search is really exhaustive. You can search on title, author, publisher, so many of them. What we have done is we sat with the practicing librarians at various type of colleges, including the degree colleges, engineering, medical, law, dental, physiotherapy, nursing, other health science colleges, polytechnics, and many other colleges, and then got the input, and based on the inputs we have developed the software. It's pretty simple over here. Anytime you want to search on a book, you simply click on the um, search button over here. So it's really getting the search results over here. Okay, so now I simply click on this and it's showing all the books that are available here, and it also gets the images for the books. Okay, here probably I put a I choose a particular book. A lot of copies are available, and as you see, there are about 90,000 books that are already loaded in the software. So anytime you just simply click on this particular title, it goes further into the module and then gives you the details of the status of each of the particular book. Okay, so if you see here, there are so many copies available here. Which of them are available, which of them are issued out, which branch they are available, all of these you can see here. Okay, there is also another feature wherein you can link one book with another book. It could be a question paper, thesis available in the physical form, or it could be a YouTube video, the session material, the quiz, and other things that are in the digital form. You can link all of this. And here is the mark format. So basically, the software doesn't expect you as a librarian to remember all the mark codes. The software automatically converts in the background the mark format for each of the catalog entry and then makes it available if you want to download it. Of course, the users have the ability to um, add the comments on the books that they are viewing, and they can also reserve the books, renew the books, and all that thing they can do over here. Okay. Let me go back over here and click on the main menu. So now here one more thing I would like to show is if you think that the search is need to be faster, you just simply put title as physics. It's a lot faster now. Otherwise, it would have searched physics in the title, author, subject, call number, because we don't know what kind of the data is there. So it searches in all the fields. So if you want to specifically search on one particular field, you simply prefix that and then search over here. There's one more feature over here. So when you click on physics here, right, you will see at the bottom ability to share the book via Facebook, Twitter, email, and other means over here. So basically, whenever any new book comes over here, right, you can share it with the students. Okay. So this is just the search feature that I have showed. I probably have taken already more than 5 minutes. So let me rush over here. Okay. Here, this is the dynamic menu that is built for your library. Again, you can choose what all should show here, which ones should not show. Okay. So student function, if you are a special library where you think that some of your students may have the books which are not in the library, you can give them the access to catalog their own book. Okay. So that way, no matter where the information is, it is accessible from the library, including the personal copies of the professors who are willing to share their books with the library. Here is find your member ID, and because it's Easylib 7.2 ERP, some of the features related to admissions, attendance, and those also can see over here. Show over here. This participate in survey is something that you can see. One of the expectations in the current times is that you constantly need to get the feedback from your students. So when you go with Easylib, you don't need to use another software like Google Forms or any of them. It's already integrated in the Easylib itself. The survey forms, you basically build a survey form and take the satisfaction survey over here. One of the surveys, I just click on response and then I can give my response over here. And of course, it's open, so that's why it's showing. If you want to close it, you can close it. When you close it, it's no longer accessible for the student to give the feedback. Okay. So now let me go to the about us. So this is your own publications, because a lot of publications you may have, and easily provides ability to upload all of them and then make it available for the students view, as well as the view by the bodies like NAC, India, and so on. Watch presentations. So this is, you can build a beautiful presentation about your library. So how many books you have got, how many journals you have got, and then upload it over here. And if you want, you can use it for something else also. Say for example, this one of the colleges has been using it for the Sports Hall of Fame. Okay, so here, so you build a PowerPoint, upload it to Easylib, and then Easylib takes care of showing it on a different screens as per the timing you have set. Okay, so whether you set it up for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, it's up to you. Okay, let me go over here. So this is the library team. Who are your members in the library? Okay, all those details available. The policies are added. Now let me go to the physical collections. So simply all the books that are available in the library are being listed over here. How many of them? Something like 93,000 books are over here. So again, simply people can search on the different options. Basically, the software is simulating somebody walking into the library without knowing what he wants to search. So he just wants to see everything what is available. He can see. If he wants to filter, he can filter it over here. So quick search is another mode of searching. So if you want to search by keyword, if you want to search by title, author, different methods are available. You just simply click on one of the keywords. You are seeing this, then you can reserve this particular book. So traditional search, this is the older version of the search that was very popular in Easylib. You are seeing over here. So new arrivals, all the new arrivals are automatically shown here based on the number of days that you have set up as the default. And Easylib also has the ability to integrate with Koha. Okay. Now let's go to the physical collections that we saw here. Now let's go to the Easylib discovery. What the discovery means is that Easylib provides ability to interface with the discovery service engine that is available, which will go and search in all the journals that are available worldwide. Okay, this is a paid service. So if I'm searching over here, it may take a lot of time actually. So because this is a complementary search engine being used, but when you become a customer of Easylib Discovery, the search is going to be much faster. So digital collections. Easylib is a software for your both physical library as well as digital library. So all your collections, including the digital subscriptions, what all the journals you have subscribed in the digital form, you can track over here. External links, how many partners you have already got, all that then you can track over here. Okay. Ebooks, all your ebooks, thousands of ebooks in the PDF format can be uploaded into Easylib here, and people can simply go and view the copy, and the document is shown for the students' view. And this is by ebook by type. The previous one was free flow search, but this is by type, by department. There could be another one. This is by, let me close all other extra windows over here. Okay, by course and branch. You neatly organized by first year, second year, branch, and all that. So when the students click on this, they are able to see the books over here in their department. So this is another method to see the data of the ebooks. Okay, there is something called personal digital library in Easylib that we have built. So what this does is, today we see a trend where professors may have a lot of material which may not be in the library. So what we have done in Easylib is giving you ability where you can give some space to the professors to upload their content into Easylib. So when the professors upload their content, they will be able to share it among their students through the link in the software. This has multiple benefits that we see. So when the professors upload the document, that all the document material is in the custody of the library. So your obviously the collection is much wider and richer in nature. The second is, because the material is accessed through the library software, automatically the usage of the library goes up over here. Okay. And the third thing is, students do not have to open multiple emails, multiple WhatsApp messages for getting the material that is shared from different professors. For them, it is a single place where they can search all the books shared from their professors. Any of the professors they can see here. That's the personal digital library. Okay. Ebook statistics, this is basically the statistics, how many books are available by different types, newspapers, the journal, scanned copies, and so on. Okay. Okay, this member collection list is, we saw a screen where the members were able to catalog their books. So this member collection list shows what is not in the library, but with the other professors and the members who are ready to share. So you are able to see those items over here. Okay, this is another report. Let me go to the next one, periodicals and journals. You can beautifully track all your journals that you have subscribed over here. This is all the journals that you have subscribed, about 300 of these journals. Anytime you click on this journal, you will see all the annual subscription details as well as the copies for that particular year, which are available in the library. This is all the loose issues over here. So 14, 15,000. This is basically the sample data that's built from different sources over here. Okay. So this is about the periodicals. The last is collapsing this menu. Again, this complete menu is a customizable over here. Either you can use this type of menu or you can go with the simple one which displays all the shortcuts. A means all the books available, Q means quick search, and P is related to the periodicals, and so on. And this one is a photo gallery. The librarian can take time to constantly keep the website updated with the information. The announcements can be made. The useful links can be maintained over here. The newspaper link. Explore. Explore basically is the librarian can trigger the curiosity in the students by giving some explore. So, say for example, physics by Halliday and Resnick. If I click, it is now searching title physics author as Halliday over here. If you see, the response is much faster. Okay. So about your library, and then a few more widgets are built over here. All of that can be seen over here. Now, because I am logged in as a student, let me go further down over here. When I click on menu, I see my basic details over here. I can see my holistic details of what all I have borrowed, when did I borrow, okay, how many assignments are open, how many quizzes are open, all that thing related to the ERP. And when you go only with the library software, these many of these can be hidden as well. There is something called My Documents. What this My Documents is, it gives the ability to ask your students to upload their document in Easylib site rather than having to send everything by email. Okay, whatever the students want to share, you can ask them to upload. Whatever library wants to share with the students, right, you can again upload it at a central place and give whom it belongs to, and only that particular student, when he logs in, he will see his document here. The students can change their password, their phone number, and other details. This My Financials is related to the fee management. We can skip that. My Library is related to what are the books that I have borrowed, what are the books that I have requested. And if the books are not available in the library, the student has the ability to request the books over here. So this feeds to the acquisitions module over here. Okay. So whatever I request goes into the acquisitions module. So my favorites that I want to read it later, find on the books, the circulation history, what all I have borrowed, when did I borrow, when did I return, what did I read in the last few years, and so on. My digital library is related to what we saw, is that personal digital library that the student or the staff is authorized to build. Again, this is related to, okay, now let me go to the my studies. So this is what we saw, the learning management system, what are the courses that I'm enrolled, what are the material and all that thing that I can see here. Okay, my studies. If I am a staff, teaching staff, then this portion is enabled. Basically, it tells I am supposed to teach integrated MBA course. Under this, these are the particular courses, and these are the session I am uploading. Okay, as a staff, what all I have authorized to upload, I can see over here, and here I am also authorized to take the attendance and mark the attendance for the students. Okay, survey and feedback that we saw, I am able to see all the surveys that are open. I can give the feedback on the library services. Member groups is related to the students can form their own group, and the library can communicate constantly with those each of the members. There are both options. The students can form a group and then you communicate with them, or the librarian themselves can create different groups. Let's say in a medical college, it could be all the pediatricians group, all the heart surgeons group, all the uh, general medicine practitioners group, and whenever the materials related to that particular subject arrive, right, you can send a mail out to all of those people through using Easylib software. Okay, this is service desk. This is a module that's in the campus ERP, wherein all of your students can be given access to create a ticket whenever they require service. Say now, suppose I'm a professor, I'm logged in here. I need certain stationery. Okay, need stationery for my department, for our department. I can add this, and whenever this information is added, it basically sends a message, and the ticket gets opened on the manager's name. So the manager has the ability to see what all tickets are created today, how many are addressed, how many are in progress, how many are resolved, how many are escalated, how many are due for a long time, and all. This entire service desk you can manage over here itself. Okay. And this is the time tracking. So again, Easylib gives ability for the librarian to manage where the time of your team members is going. You may have about 10 staff, but where are they using their 8 hours? So all of that you can track over here. Past contact, basically you can assign them the different task, and they can enter what are the tasks that they have worked on, or what are the tickets that they have addressed. Both options are available in Easylib. Okay, my students is applicable when I'm a guardian. Okay, so basically the parents have the access to see who are the students under me, and I will, as a parent, has access to my child's library usage data. My teaching is applicable only for the staff to tell what are the classes that are going on I am supposed to take. Again, this is an integrated package, right? That's why you are seeing a lot of them. And as we speak, constantly the enhancements are going on to the software. Okay, so this is all the students feature that we saw so far. Let me log out now. Let me close the other windows over here. Okay, so let me close all of this. So I am now logging in as a library staff. By the way, there is one more option over here in Easylib, which gives you ability to have your book distributors log in and then quote the prices. Let me do that. Okay. So now I will say UBS at easylib.net. Basically, what you are doing is you are giving your vendors ability to log into Easylib software and see what all the RFPs, that is request for purchasing, okay, request for proposals or request for quotations you have floated. So now UBS is logged in. If you see over here, they can see the OPAC and the menu is only their name is displayed. When they click on it, they'll see basically my details, then RFP details. These are the different RFPs that the college has floated, wants to procure the books, and given the access to this particular vendor to log in and then see the give the quotation. So now if I pick this particular RFP and I want to give the quotation for this, okay, I can choose this and I enter the password that the librarian will communicate. Okay, it can be any password that uh, librarian has given. Let me pick up something where the probably the prices are entered. Okay, so now let me see here. Okay, so that data is not available, but basically um, I can see what are the items that the library is trying to purchase. Okay, let me see whether I can see the data. Okay. So, all right. So, we will log in as a library staff, find one particular RFP that has been floated, and we'll come back to this screen. So, basically, they will see the list of all the books that the library is trying to purchase under this particular request for a proposal. The vendor has the ability to see the book, enter his price, and give the discount, and net price is calculated. So, then the librarians, when they log in, have the ability to do the quotation comparison. So let me go here. Now I'm logged in as a library staff. Let me directly go into the equations module over here. Acquisitions. So, okay, so this is the first time I'm accessing on this machine. So let me, whenever you see like this, right, this is basically the pop-up is not open. That's what it means. So what you need to do is go here, simply enable the pop-up. Okay, I have enabled it. So let me go to the equations module and then click on it. So here items requested list. So here I have the ability to see all the books that the students and the teaching staff have requested. All of that is visible over here. Now I can create any of the RFPs, request for a proposal. What we have is we have a detailed training session only on the equation that runs for about 2 hours. I encourage you to see that particular model. So now let me simply do a quotation comparison. Okay, so I'll go over here. I choose one of the RFPs. Okay, so now I say quotation comparison. So now how many vendors? Okay, there no vendor has given the price. So let me choose another RFP that may have. Okay, so a lot of books are there. Let's see how many vendors have quoted. Quotation report. There are not many vendors have quoted here. So let's see. Let me do one thing. So let me try to log in from Google Chrome or the Safari. See if it is a pop-up issue. I go here, equations module, and quotation comparison. Okay, three vendors have requested for the book here, or sorry, they have given the quotation. I see a quotation compare, and I can see the prices that each vendor has quoted and then whether vendor 1 is the lowest, 2 or 0 or lowest, which is the vendor is the lowest. And there is an enhancement going on which will allow you to take this report in an Excel form and then create a different purchase orders. So effectively, if you use the Easylib software well, you probably will be able to recover your investment that you are putting on Easylib by saving money while purchasing the books. Okay. All right, let me close this. So, and here we also wanted to see that vendor login, right? Let me see here, quotation entry. That was one of the RFP that we wanted to take. Okay. Yeah. So now I think that was a pop-up issue. So, all right. So now you are able to see all the details, right? Again, you can give a quotation number and the date and input the prices and so on. And when the library staff logs in, they will be able to compare this quotation over here. Okay. So let me log out as a vendor. So now login. Let me log in as a Easylib staff. Okay. So now we simply went through the equations module. So if you see a lot of details over here, there's a pretty big module over here, including all the way starts from requesting the books to preparing a request for a proposal, getting the prices, doing the quotation comparison, creating a purchase order, issuing to the vendors, then getting the delivery, and then all the way to the cataloging. Okay. So now let me go to the cataloging module over here. So cataloging module is also pretty big in Easylib, and if you see, these are the about 100, may not be 100, about 50 or 60 screens in the cataloging module that you are seeing here. If you see, this is a pretty customized screen for you to input the most used information. So even though as per the mark you could enter a few hundred records, not always you enter. So what we have done is we have chosen the most useful ones and then given the ability to enter it here. Again, as I said earlier, this is already in the background, it gets converted into the mark. So your staff, right? The library staff doesn't have to remember the mark codes for title, author, volume, and all. They can directly enter in the screen itself. A few of these things that will catch your attention is just you simply put the ISBN, click on get the details. The software has the ability to go get the books from the details from Google and populate that. So now if I add one particular ISBN, it's already there. So let me click on it. So you see the details. This is a yellow color one. It is getting the data from the Union catalog built by Google and gets that information populates here right on the accession register. So the first thing whenever you want to do the cataloging, simply go scan the book for the ISBN. The data gets populated here. Automatically it fetches the records. You add additional things like who did you purchase it from, which source, how much money you spent, and all that. Simply click on add because it's already there, so only the modify is allowed over here. Okay, then the copy gets added into the repository. Okay, and here we also saw there are multiple linked books, right? So one book linked with another one, you can link here. The digital material also you can link over here. When you click on the item status, it basically shows how many copies are there, what is the availability status, what is the location of each of the copy, and all that you can see here. Add more copies is very simple. Whenever you get an extra copy, you simply go to the original book that's available. Simply click on add more copies. How many more copies? You just give the accession number, whatever you want to give. That's it. You say one copy, two copy, and then that gets added. Automatically, it generates the next accession number. So modify all copies and the modify it allows you to change the data only for certain copies over here. So, and suppose you have by mistake. Okay, there are 13 copies you have said, but later you realize only 5 copies are belonging to one title, the remaining 8 belong to another one. What you do is you simply go here and then use this MSTN, which will separate that particular title from the main one over here. So now this is separated out. 181 is separated out. So now if I go here 181, it was showing as a part of this 13 pack. Now this 181 is a separated one. Okay, the previous one only became only 12 copies here. That is how you can split one book from the rest of the pack. So these are the fine things that we have built in Easylib. Um, as the name says, it should be very easy. At the same time, provide you extensive features. So here, a lot of customized reports are available over here. Dashboards are available. So one of the things that you would want to know quickly is how many books did we purchase in the last 1 year. Okay, let's say by department. What you simply do over here, either by bill date or the date range you put it, and let's say let me put a slightly longer range because it's a test data, and then say list. So the software gets the details of all the books by each department and then shows over here. If you want to get by subject, publisher, source, how much by different sources you got, all of that you can maintain it here. Okay, again it gives the ability to get the data by different branches as well over here. So, yeah, basically by forming a branch, you can allow people to borrow the books from one branch, return in another branch, and so on. Okay. So there's a distinct title, and then many reports are available here. Let me go to the one report that you may like to use most often. This is the simple list of books rate. Okay, so here this is refreshing the data because in the background it builds the denormalized table to make the response faster. So suppose you want to get a report. Okay, how many books are in this particular accession number range? Okay, so now okay, so nothing is available. So let me build it. So this is building that repository. Okay, now it's built. So I don't know whether there is enough books in this range. Okay, there are these many books are available. 96 books. You want to get the report of group wise report. Show me by different category. Okay, in this range, you simply click on it and it will generate that particular category wise report. It shows over here. It displays again. The pop up is the blog, I guess. So whenever you want to take a report, again it's very simple. You simply click on let's say Excel or text. You choose whatever fields that you want and say export. You can even change the order. You can give a different title and so on. So now I just downloaded this. So now accession report in Excel, it's going to open that over here. Okay. So yeah, that's it. So this is the report that you are seeing here. Exactly only the fields that you have chosen come over here. If you see right, it's already Kannada font you are seeing. The software is basically capable of handling multiple languages. By the way, this is a Mac, Apple Mac, so that's why the different background you are seeing here. All right, now I am over here and I think on the other side. All right, let me continue here. So we saw the cataloging. A few more things in the cataloging I want to show you. They are stock verification. Complete stock verification you can do over here. If you use the handheld scanner, you go to each of the book, scan that particular book. It gets recorded. Then once you come near the PC, you connect the USB card and then import into the stock verification screen. Okay. Alternatively, if you are using RFID, you just go scan that particular RFID machine over there. It will read all the books and the stock verification bits becomes much faster. While talking about the RFID, the software already has a module called APIs. As long as the RFID provider is following the standard, they simply need to call these APIs to use the Easylib software in the background, and RFID gate reader as well as the screen, they will be in the front end. Okay, so it's already about 6 or 7 libraries are using RFID with Easylib. Okay. Now coming back to the cataloging module, we saw these reports. There is a compare with Union catalog. So basically, what it means is that here one particular book, okay, it goes and checks in the repository, Google repository, how it is looking. So this is an interesting one over here. 000 100, I type this particular title. Okay. And in your database, this is what you have cataloged. But in the union catalog, this is how it is. So now you can find out whether you have entered the data correctly or wrong, or not. So whenever there is a difference, it goes and tells that, hey, what is the difference over here? So this may not be the case in other issues, other items. Okay. Okay. So there is no ISBN, so I can't really check it out. But if the particular book has an ISBN and then automatically goes here, it tells you what is in the union catalog. So you can simply go and update it here. So now this becomes, the author becomes this Ernst, Ernst Hall. Earlier it was something else, right? So you can correct your data. Basically, that is we help, Easylib software helps you identify what's wrong in your data and then quickly correct it. This is one of the tools. We have also built one more module. So let me go here. That is called data quality management. Quite a few screens are built just to tell you what could be wrong in your data. Books with no author, how many books are there? No class number, you have not done the classification for so many of the books. No ISBN is available, no publisher has been put. All of that you can see. And whenever you want to update anything, right, what you would simply do is you go and if you want to do the department correction, you can do one by one. Or if you want to do in bulk, you can simply go here, choose that particular range of the books, let's say 000 201, 220. Okay, so now these many books are listed here. If you think that all of them have a bill date of so and so or bill number of so and so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I put, and it goes and updates the bill number for all of these records. Similarly, you can update the bill date, and so many fields are you can update it simultaneously with same value. Now there is one more thing available here. So here, if you want to update multiple records, so bill number one, item number one has a bill number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one has another bill number, another bill number. What you can do is you can go to the mass update screen that also we have provided. That's in the data quality management. I go here, and here different options are available here: mass withdraw of the books, mass update, and there is one more screen that allows you to do the specific update for each of the books by uploading an Excel. Okay, when we go in the next detailed demo, I'm going to show that screen, so probably I'll skip it right now. So here are the different data quality improvement screen that you are seeing here. Now coming back to the cataloging. So compare with Union Catalog, we saw stock verification, we saw location map. So we are working on building a 3D view of your library. So this basically helps track the data, but the actual view is still under development. Graphical reports you can get. You can print the barcode. So let me go to that. Okay. So merge title. This is another thing that you see here. Many times what happens is that the uh, books may have been entered wrongly as different titles. So, say for example, Watson's Textile Design and Color. If there are two copies of the book, okay, two copies of the book, okay, one they are by different publishers, okay, that's fine. But let me go to the next one, another one. Four are there, okay. See here, same title, and each book has been put under different subjects, and publisher is two of them are same publishers, okay. And now if you think that these two are same copies of the book, and what you can do is you can choose this is the master one. Just click on merge titles. When you click on merge title, it now merges this title. So now if you see here, right, so earlier there were four copies or four books, four titles. Now there are only three of them because PHI it was showing as a 2, now it is grouped under 1 itself. So that way you can increase the quality of the your data. Otherwise, the same title will be multiple times it's shown on the opaque because it may have been entered wrongly. So Easylib helps you neatly organize your data. Okay, bulk title merge, that is another screen over here. So if you think that the entry has been done differently, this book they have been entered wrongly, then but they are all same. You can choose these two and then merge these titles. So that is also possible. All right, so that was cataloging. Then we touch based on the barcode, right? That is again very simple here. So Easily helps you print the barcodes and the spine labels. So let me go to the Chrome, or sorry, here, menu, barcode. Okay. So what I can do, whenever I want to generate the barcodes here, I can choose any format that I want, and I can put my library name. I can choose the accession number, and whether I want call number, location, anything that I want, I can just say and then click on the generate barcodes. Oh, you see here, the pop-up is blocked, so that's why it's not coming. So probably I need to enable the pop-up here too. Let me try the same thing in Google. Okay, so you are seeing this barcode over here. You can print it and paste it. Similarly, you can even design the ID cards. So a lot of ID cards, a lot of colleges use this. So this one. Probably not designed, so let me choose which is already designed. So I think this one may have been designed. So now if you see here, this is one kind of design. If you want to choose another one, you choose this format. You choose St. Agnes College, generate barcodes. So neatly the college name, the college logo, the person's photo, all this is displayed over here. While designing, if you probably have um, done a mistake, so that's why you are seeing this overlap here. Again, it's very easy to remove while designing itself. So once you design, you can continuously print this on a normal A4 sheet, laminate it and give to the students. I know some of the colleges have printed something like 2000, 3000 member ID card using Easylib software. Okay, all right. So that was barcode. So we started with OPAC, we covered acquisitions, we covered cataloging, we covered APIs, we covered barcodes. So now let me go into the circulation module. So very simple. So when I click on the circulation, the first time I log in the day, it takes a minute because it does the due calculation. Let's give a minute or so over here. In the meantime, if you see, there are quite a few other modules here. Digital library is there, in-out management is there. So while it opens, I think it's open now. Okay, circulation. Very simple. I just put this title, it has come over here. So now if I want to issue this book to it's a student, okay, so issue this and that's it. The book gets issued over here. If I have set the email, it's trying to send an email also. Okay, it's also integrated with SMS, and then SMS can go over here. Okay, again, returning is also very simple. You simply go here and return that particular book, and then email goes based on the whatever is the email ID of the student. Okay, now talking about the student data, it's very simple here. So student data, you maintain it here. So this is our members list. All the students are there. 31,000 we have loaded. It's a big number. So member entry screen. So you choose whatever is the member ID. Want to add to this. The details are there. If you want to add one more person, you just simply give a member ID, add a new photo, change the additional details, and simply click on add button, and the data gets added. Okay, here. So again, whatever you are seeing in the catalog module, right? You can see here also related to the taking the reports, the data entry correction, and all those things here. There is one more feature, that's member import. If you already have the data of the members in another software, it could be Campus ERP or another library management software. Importing into EasyLib is very simple. You just Give us the file, we will use the screen. Either we will show you how to upload it, or we will do it for you over here. Anytime you need import help, you simply click on the support and then say that, okay, I need to import this data, please help import. That's it. One of our team member gets back to you. Okay. So this was the member document that we saw when the student had logged in, right? So all of those. In fact, we conducted a webinar last year, and then we uploaded the certificates over here. Okay. So those certificates are available right here itself. So whenever the student logs in, so they will be able to download that particular report. Okay. So all right. The last one you saw, the guardian ID, that's for the parents. Okay. Okay, so now continuing on the circulation module, you will see here quite a few of the other screens here. Circulation listing is one of the most used ones. Here you simply click on, let's say, all members, all books that are currently out here. Say a few hundred are out. Whenever you want to send a reminder to any of them, you simply choose one of the option, click on the accession numbers, whoever you want to send the message. You SMS or email also can be sent through this software. So there is an email, another feature. This is the SMS one. Okay, item status. You can check how many copies are available, what is the availability, and so on. Customized report, user wise report, fine collection report. How much was the fine collected in a certain rate range? Okay, it gives all the details here. You can even export the data. You can analyze, and then whatever reports you would like to take, you can take. Many more reports are available over here, including analyzing how the usage has been there of the library. Okay, let me go to this portion where we are talking about the usage of the library, right? So that usage is available over here. When I go analytics portion, here it shows opaque search report. What all your students have been searching? Okay, so here we saw physics, title physics, author, holiday, somebody searched and 10 results are coming. Okay, that's a very good thing. Okay, let me pause for a moment. Okay, so here, if you think that students are not finding what they want, okay, let me search something over here on, let's say, somebody is interested in history of America. Search. Okay, probably nothing is coming. So now, if you go to this screen, right, I click on search. Okay, history of America, no results found. Okay, you see that Mr. One member by name Vasu MD searching. You as a librarian can call that person and ask him, hey, you are searching this particular title, it's not available in the library. Do you want us to procure? So as Dr. Ranganathan says, right, a user must get the book that he requires. So the software, Easylib software helps you where the students are not finding what they want, and then thereby helping you procure what they want. Again, here you can take the report by department, by academic year, by course, branch, who has been searching, and all the library usage. You can take it here. Access partner libraries, because you might have subscribed to so many journals, so many partner libraries, like the National Digital Library of India, Inflibnet's different sources and all that. All of that you can track here who has been using those materials and how often they are used. Digital subscriptions, the journal subscription, who has been using, when they have been accessed, and all that you can see here. This is the ebook download report. Which of the ebooks that are accessed are shown over here. Okay, so you saw that we downloaded this particular one, right? We viewed that, so that's why it is showing here. Login, logout details, how your students have been using to the library. Okay, how often the students today, how many 18 people, yesterday 22, day for yesterday 17. This is all the test data here. You can even get the report by monthly and use it for your audit purpose. Okay, this is another view to get the data by member type, member profile, and so on. So login, logout reports keeps a track of, okay, who all has been logging in, what IP address they have been logging in, all of that you can see here. Okay, a few more reports that you see here. And I had told earlier that the website is customizable, right? This is where you want to do the customization. When you want to add a new announcement, you simply go and announce here. When you want to set up a new library timings, you simply go to the screen and modify here. So basically, you don't depend on Easylib staff to do even the small changes onto the website here. We would love to help you, but at the same time, we want to make sure that you have highest amount of power in keeping your library website as up to date as possible. Okay, so let me go back here. So the again the menu. We just saw the member module and then we went in the circulations. So the next one, let me go to the digital library module. So digital library module basically helps you catalog all your institutional repository items. Whatever you have in your institution, it could be the question papers, it could be your thesis, your own publications, it could be the front page of the different journals. All of that you can scan and upload into Easylib software, and students can use it. In fact, one of the organizations uses this particular module to conduct their courses here for the professional students. Okay, so this is pretty in-depth over here. When you go with EasyLib, you don't need any other software just to manage the digital library. And most importantly, you get the student usage report all in one place here. How many times the students have come, how many times the students did an OPAC search, what all they borrowed, how many times they access the digital library, how many periodicals they have read, how much time they spent in the library. All of that you can see in EasyLib software itself in one single window. Okay, all right. So that was the digital library. The next one is the visitor management. In-out management, you simply keep this particular screen open whenever any student comes here. Ask them to scan their ID card. So now this Mr. Vasu is inside the library. Okay, now Dr. Kalam entered the library. Okay, Gopal entered the library and so on. So now anytime you want to find how many students are in the library, you simply go to the students inside the library and three students you are seeing over here. If you want to see how the library usage has been over the last few days or months, you simply go to the screen and you see, okay, how many people came into the library today for reference, for issue return, transaction, and so on. Okay. There are different views available over here. This is another kind of view. Okay. So the previous one was it was showing only my information. The option two shows how many students are already in the library. Okay. So okay, somebody entered, they have not exited. It's showing over here. Okay. So now another option over here. Okay. Then, in case you have this data in a manual format in your notebook, very easy. You simply convert that into Excel and then open a ticket to help you upload this data. There is already a screen developed for you to import the in-out data into Easylib. Okay, so that was visitor management module. Then there is own publications. Again, you can import own publications and then add it over here for the showcasing what all publications you have done. Okay, periodicals. It's one of the most complex ones that you see in any library. So Easylib makes that job very easy over here. I'll go to one particular screen that helps you generate the receivables. So let's say this particular journal. Let me pick up one particular journal, ABC of Web Technology. Okay, this is a monthly journal, and I say 2022 all the journals. So let me clear this data and then see over here. Okay, so let me see here and select. I can delete this. Okay. Um, you can, by the way, you can press Control plus and Control minus to increase or decrease the screen sizes here. Okay, so now no receivables are here. So now this is a fresh subscription, right? You want to generate the receivables. You what you do is you go open this particular data, say generate receivables. You say January 1st, 2022 to 31st December. Okay, so it's January. So let's see. We want to create it for 1 year, right? So let me see. 31st December, I'll put 2022. First issue date is on 1st January. How many days you take? Let's say 4 days or maybe 10 days it takes before it comes. How many volumes? Let's say 6. I'll put first volume, first issue 101. First issue is 1 US dollar and so on. Let me return it as this. So now look this. See, 101 issue number 1, 101 issue number 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it change the volume to the next one and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you have multiple copies, again it helps you track 1, 2, 3, and all. And issue date 1st January, because we put a gap of 10 days before the journal arrives, so that's why you see 11th January. Okay, the next issue of 1st February will come on 11th February and so on. This is the monthly journal. So anytime you get a journal, right? So you simply go here, mark this, what all have come, you click on this, it goes on the other side as you have received it. And if you have got an extra journal, extra issue, right? You simply go here and add one particular journal. Simply click on add, put all the details here, and then add that particular journal which has been received. Again, similarly, if something is not going to be received, you simply go here and then delete that particular one. Okay. So again, there are a lot of reports here to get how many journals issues have been subscribed by each vendor. Okay, you subscribe some 10 journals. Totally, you should be getting about 400 issues. You have got only 380, 20 of them are missing. Which of those are 20? And what is the price? What is the refund that you are expecting? All of that you can get in Easylib itself over here. Okay, so this is the periodical model. Now let me go to the next one here. So reports, lots of reports are already in Easylib in different modules. Beyond there are reports, there are quite a few other reports are also available here. Okay, this reading analysis tells you which author is most popular, which publisher is most popular, and so on. Node generic certificates you can issue to the students. Issue track tells you which this particular title, how many times it has been borrowed. Items not at all circulated in the library for so many last 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, or whatever. So that way you can make a call on whether to keep that particular book or weed it out. Okay. So that was the report. That's the union catalog. Basically, Easylib helps you build a union catalog of all your sister concerns. It could be the colleges of your own university, or it could be your neighboring colleges over here. Many of you become members of the different library networks at the national level. But do you have a library network of your neighboring 4 or 5 libraries which are just about 1 kilometer away? So that way, when the student can simply walk to the other library and borrow what he wants at that moment, rather than having to wait for 1 or 2 weeks to get the material from a far away library somewhere else. So Easylib has made the job of creating a union catalog easy. It comes by default. You don't even have to pay separately for that. Okay. So now let me go into the other modules over here. So there is a display board management that we saw here. Right? We again build the different kiosks here and upload those images, and then those images will keep on displaying at the screen one by one. Okay, there's a Kannada Literature Hall of Fame. Okay, all right. Okay, communication with the students, you can simply form the groups of the students here, carom board, current affairs, and then anytime you simply click on the send message and type and then send as an SMS or as an email to the students. Okay, and these others, this inventory management talks about how many tables, chairs, and other things that you have got in your entire college. Again, library is not just a library of the books anymore, it's an information center. Any information pertaining to the campus, in my opinion, in our opinion, should be under the purview of the information officer. Okay, so that includes all the material that you have got in the college. That includes the furnitures, computers, the other materials. Okay. Batch processing is like running the jobs in the night to do the fine calculation and so on. Conduct surveys that we saw, you can simply create a survey and then send it to the students to respond. Virtual collection list helps you or professors build their own collections based on the different material in the library and make it available on the library website. So you can students can neatly see, okay, first year BSc, first semester BSc, so and so subject, how many material that I have to access. Okay, KPI, different KPIs can be built over here. You can build a different, this is the student information dashboard you have built. Okay, general student data. Or if you want to build another dashboard just for the library usage, Dr. Ranganathan dashboard. As per Dr. Ranganathan, 5 laws, how well is your library faring? You can build that. Okay, this is the today's dashboard talks about how many books are issued today, how many journals are issued today, how many members are there as of today, how many overdue books are there. Today's statistics you can build. Again, building it is very simple. You define a template here. The lots of queries are already added here. You can simply choose any of them that you want and then build it. And in case you have a preset dashboard somewhere else you want to import it, no problem. You can simply import it over here, and then the data then onwards will be dynamically shown over here. Okay, this is about the donor and management as a part of the campus ERP, and all this that you see beginning with ERP academic, right? That is the campus ERP features that simply works as an extension to the library software. Okay. Event management helps you define events from your library, what events are there, when you are conducting, take the registrations, and so on. In fact, the event module was used for conducting a job fair where about 15,000 students registered on this software for event. Okay, now this is the user view, so that we saw. Okay, so the home page, then we saw pretty much other modules. Then members club is related to the students forming the clubs. Project management helps you define different projects for your library or at the college level. Under each project, you can also define different activities. Okay, so what are the activities that you would want to perform under each project? So let's say new employee onboarding. We use it internally. So whenever any new employee joins, he or she is supposed to complete these 7 or 8 items. Okay, so this is an in-depth one, and then if the software also keeps a track of um, how much they have completed, what project is at what stages, and so on. So this is developed as per the PMP methodology. This is called a work breakdown structure. So wherein you take a project, slice it, and then assign each slice to different person and set the dates. So it gives a clear view of what stage each project is in. Okay, that was the project management. Then there is the sales desk CRM, so you can constantly keep in touch with your students here actually. Okay, so that can be maintained in Easylib. The counseling data, all of that can be maintained. Service that we saw, all your students and the staff can open the tickets here. Need for stationery for our class, fan in the room is not working, I need a fan cleaned and all that. So and so tickets are being opened by different people, what stage they are in. You simply click on it, you will see the history of how the ticket has been moving from one person to another person over here. Okay, so that is the CRM and the service desk part. So campus admin and administration. So we saw this OPAC analytics, database maintenance. That's internal use by Easylib to help increase the speed of service. Security module basically helps you define different profiles, and under each profile you add a different members, and the security is governed by the profile. So now if you simply click on the security profile, these are the profiles that are created and what they are eligible to access. If you see here, right, data entry stuff, many of these are all marked as denied and only few are made as granted. On the other hand, librarian or the chief librarian will have a lot more access here. Okay. Okay, quite a few of them. Okay, then there's admin, accounts, department, whatever you want to create, and you give the particular access. If there is somebody who is printing only the barcodes, you can give that person only that particular module, nothing else. Okay, so that was the security module. SQL report, this is an interesting one, the last one. So easily, even though it has got probably a couple of hundred reports, we understand your requirement could be much bigger, and we may not even have that particular report. And if you need it urgently, you don't even have to wait on Easylib to develop that report. You simply open a ticket. We'll help you build a dynamic report by yourself here. So this gives you access to the direct database for the read only. You cannot update it. Read only mode, you can generate the reports that you want over here by merging multiple tables, columns, views, and so on. You may need help of Easylib software while writing this one time, but definitely it's much better than waiting for the entire program or the screen to be written in a few weeks or few months. Okay, so that is the SQL reports option over here. Okay, so overall, this is the entire Easylib software. It's, as I said, it's much bigger than the physical library management alone. Physical library we saw, the digital library we saw, the student in-out management we saw the ability to conduct the circulation, conduct the surveys and the feedback we saw learning management here, ability to conduct the quizzes and assignments, build your virtual collections, print the ID cards, barcodes, do the nightly processing over here, display boards, different kiosks based on the different users who are logging in. You can manage your service desk here, sales desk here. You can manage the projects using Easylib software, build your own Union catalog, you name it. Basically, except the accounting part, that probably you may want to do it, and you are already doing it in any other product like a Tally or QuickBooks. So the rest of the features are already available in Easylib, and then we really love to have you as our customers. Okay, when we are talking about the customers, Easylib is right now used in about 650 organizations worldwide. Around, let me close these extra windows. Lot of our customers do happen to be in Karnataka. However, there are at least 10 other states where within India where Easylib is running, and about 7 or 8 countries outside, including UK, US, Kenya, Nigeria, Dubai, and many other countries. Easylib software is being used. Okay, and as we speak, the number of tickets that we work on is constantly increasing. So if you see here, it's like Easylib is a constantly updated software. So when I log in over here, you will get a glimpse of the amount of the work that is going on. So let me see here. I may have typed the password wrong. So if you see here, right, customer ticket dashboard, this is what basically means here. So as of now, even though the product is really exhaustive, we have got so many enhancements, about nearly 1,000 enhancements in the pipeline here under new 437 responded these many under schedule. This enhancement itself and the new features is nearly 1,500 of them. So there's a huge pipeline. So once you become a customer, um, you get the benefit of so much of enhancement that are happening over here. We have been able to come up with this level of the software through the continuous enhancement that we are doing month after month for years together. For last 20 years, the constantly the software is being enhanced, and today Easylib is helping your library as well as managing your entire organization. So becoming a customer of Easylib is very easy. You simply go over here, our website, you can go here, you see all our contact details. You see all our contact details here. So let me go to easylib.net. That's our website. So this is the website for our company, and here you can see different videos here, including this particular demo that I am recording here. It will be loaded here, and all the modules and the profile information. Then anytime you want to see the videos, you can simply click on training, and then lot of videos you can see here. Become familiar, and this is about our company, the presentations, all of them are whatever you think you may get benefited, is available in our website. Okay, we do have the Wing to help in deploying the Koha. So if you want to go with the Koha for any specific reason, um, no issues. So we use the best practices, whatever we have gained over the years in helping the libraries. We simply deploy Koha instead of Easylib software. Even that is also possible. Okay. So the training, as I said earlier, you can also get enrolled and then you can attend these courses. And here are our contact details here. You simply write to any of these email IDs or the phone numbers here. Just simply call us and we'll be happy to help you automate your library, automate your college, and make the best use of the technology that can help in imparting higher quality of education, get more return on your investment onto the library, increase the academic performance of the students, and so on. Thank you for your time. It has been a pleasure giving this detailed presentation to you, and I hope you would join us in becoming our customers. Thanks so much.